Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa wala wa ba'du. So today in this beautiful morning Tuesday, I want to give you guys a tutorial how to manage your network by giving IPs to client that trying to connect to you. Or we can say as DHCP or Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol, which you can give to you as a network administration can give to people that wants to connect to your internet. So first, you have to connect to the what's the name to the Winbox. Yes, Winbox, and here I will connect to it by click connect, and I'm connected. Now we are going to start by making IPs. So for what? So it will give IP to those who wants to connect. All right. So addresses, and here we have only Ether 2 and Ether 3, which is my friends. And now I'm currently using the Ether 4, Ethernet 4. So click new address, which is the plus, and now start typing 192.168.10 and 1 says 24. And now we change the internet to 24. Try apply. And we have our own IP here. So therefore, we're going to give notes as we to school. So people will not get confused. So now let's start on DHCP. Come back to the IP and click the IP section and goes to DHCP server. And here you can see the table and goes to DHCP setup and change the interface to Ethernet 4 and next. Make sure the address is on the Ethernet 4 or the Ethernet that you're using, gateway as well, and then the address give out. We will start from 2 until 244. But remember, if you are using MikroTik, it will start from behind. But if you're using Cisco, you start from the front. So next, DNS server, we're going to write it Google DNS 8, and another one that is 8.8.4.4. So if you're asking what is 4, so it will be the IP who are connected to the internet will be able to use the Google or access Google IP or IP address. Is there anything wrong? Let's check it out. 192, right? 92. It is correct. Indiana server. Error in IP address. Something is wrong for a moment. We will restart again. So what happened actually? So if you cancel over here, check the IP once again, alright? There is not a problem over here. Let's try once again. Next. Correct. Next. Correct. 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 And then 8.8.8.8. Another one. 8.8.4.4. This time, okay, it's finally, you just need to, if you have encounter that kind of problem, just try doing X and access the ACP setup once again. And the lead time or the time that you're going to give is 10 minutes. Set up successfully. And now we can see that there are DHCP for interface 4, and we can see in the leases. So this is the IP address, MAC address, client, and desktop active calls. And the status is still waiting. So now the next step is going to the internet place and network and internet settings. Just right click on it. And then here, data usage. Or not in here, network internet. Moment. You go to properties, and here it's still manual or using manual. What's the name? Manual IP address. So now we are going to change it to the IP segment to automatic, automatic recipe. So now we are going to wait until the IP assignment has been given by the router. Now you can see it is bound. The IP address is on 254. We can now try to reload IP assignment. Now our IP address is now 254 or the IP that is used for DHCP. So we have to refresh because we are using a new IP. So we have to relog to the admin. So it will automatically reload. So in the real case, we are actually going to use wireless, which is over here at wireless. The port wireless are going to be used for people that are connected to the internet. So if people are trying to connect to us, then from wireless, then he will receive the IP from the CP setup or the configuration, and he will automatically receive an IP from the router. And the router should be set over here to wireless. So everyone who connects to wireless, it will be given an IP. So yeah, I think that's all from the DHCP server. So we will start trying to make another thing that you can know is leases. So now we are going to learn about the DHCP static, how to change the DHCP to a custom IP. So we can see over here and try to make it static. Click twice and try to refresh and goes back again. And use source and MAC address and change the IP. And try, I'm going to try to change it to 123 and then apply and then okay. Here it is changed to 123, but now we can see it is 24. And we go back. So this is the thing. How do you custom an IP from a source MAC address? So you can see the thing haven't changed yet. So that's why we have to try to refresh again. We have to change to manual and goes back to automatic HTTP manual. Try again. Okay. Now we're going to now you see it's still at 254. So we will try to add 254. You can see over here if it isn't changing, then it will be inactive. Inactive IP. So it is still waiting. So we'll just remove this and try on again. Y and try C again. 24. And it should be changing, so it will start from 24 to 100 text status. So for the SCP-1, and try to make sure that your MAC address are same with what is your device. So it will actually serve you the source MAC address. So it will only change the MAC address that are connected. So the MAC address is this, and it will change to this. Like, okay. Let me try again. It's still 254, but it should be changing. But wait, my connection. My connection. So we're going to try to reconnect to the internet by unplugging it and try plugging it in. Now we have it. Now we see again. It will be the same, but it should be changing to another one. So let me try. Connect it on spin. We have to give it time. Okay, now the active address has been changed. You can see over here, Mr. Pope. It's now 123, and that's how do you make a static IP address from DHCP. So maybe that's all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.